Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner. It is Monday, beginning of a new week. It's 25th of November, almost end of the year already. And first we're going to start today with a quick market analysis, just a recap of how things are currently looking. We're seeing that Bitcoin is coming back to the 98,000. It had a minor pullback yesterday. In fact, last time I analyzed Bitcoin, we were just topping up here, and I expected a pullback into this region and then, of course, a recovery. This is exactly what we are seeing right now. We touched into my buy area. We are now making the recovery. What I'm seeing here is that we are lacking in volume though. Right now, as we are coming up, we are still dropping in volume. And this is not very good because we are not going to be able to shoot straight up as I drew here. Most likely right now, we're going to see some consolidation around this zone. Another drop to my buy area, perhaps even lower. We might actually drop all the way down to the 90,000. This is currently where the 100 moving average is sitting. So a pullback to that 100 moving average is also to be expected. This moving average is currently just above 90,000, close to 91,000. So a pullback to that region is still on the table. And if I see that happening, I will be accumulating more aggressively. Now, what's interesting is that today, finally, for the first time in a long time, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. I should say this week, really, but the week is only just starting. So today, Ethereum is 3% up, while Bitcoin is pretty much at the same levels as it was yesterday. In the last week, Ethereum has also outperformed Bitcoin for the first time in years. I haven't really looked at the charts to be able to tell you exactly how many months, but pretty much for the whole of this year, Ethereum was not able to outperform Bitcoin. And now it's up 11% in the last 7 days, while Bitcoin is up almost 7% in the last 7 days. So finally, Ethereum is kind of catching up, but no, it's actually really far from catching up because Ethereum right now against Bitcoin is at 0.035, and that's Satoshis. So this is really far from what it used to be last year, where it was 0.05. And the year before, 0.06, 0.07. During the previous bull market, we reached 0.08 against Bitcoin. And this is really where I want Ethereum to go. But at this point, this market is showing me that it's probably not going to happen. This is why I already exited a lot of my Ethereum positions. I moved into Solana because we're talking large amounts. So with large amounts, I have to go into tokens that have high liquidity and big trading volumes, so that when I need to sell, I can sell large volumes instantly, quickly. And that only happens with Bitcoin, Ethereum, sometimes XRP, recently Solana and BNB. But BNB is not performing that well. This year, BNB has underperformed against Bitcoin. It's 100% up from the start of this year, while Bitcoin is 130%. So BNB is not necessarily outperforming Bitcoin. If I'm parking a lot of money and it's in an altcoin, it's because I actually want that altcoin to outperform Bitcoin because I want to grow my Bitcoin stash. So if I'm not going to be in Ethereum, where else can I be with large amounts? Solana. Nothing else. Solana is 141% up this year, while Bitcoin is 130, so it's outperforming it ever so slightly, but it's a good performance. So this is what I'm doing. Also, we are still seeing meme coins pumping like crazy. Today we have 84% up for MUD in the last 24 hours. We have 66% up for Dasha. Just the chill guy is up 61%. AI companions is 32% and then 29% and 27%. So we are still seeing during this market consolidation here where, none of the top coins are making any big moves. We can see here the large caps, 5, 6, 8% up, 3% up. Meme coins, of course, are doing much better. And it's not only meme coins. I also noticed that some gambling tokens are making some big moves. We have here 42% up in the last 24 hours for Rect. And then raw Bitcoin is 31% up. So meme coins, gambling tokens, gaming tokens, These are really the ones that are driving this market. What I'm seeing as a new trend now is that the gambling sector comes up on top as one of the most prominent right now. The integration of digital currencies into casinos gaming signals the dawn of a new era in gambling through decentralization, anonymity, and better security. These companies are tasked with creating games that are not only engaging but also entertaining and compatible with blockchain technology. Casino game development services now extend beyond traditional game design to include the integration of cryptocurrency wallets and smart contracts and decentralized applications. So from all the crypto narratives, these two performed by far the best this year. We're seeing daily pumps of 50, 60, 80%, some even 200, 300% in a day. Memes and gambling tokens are really dominating this cycle, and this took me by surprise a little bit because at the start of the cycle, it was largely AI, RWAs and some gaming projects that pumped the hardest, but this was the very early stage of the cycle. Then we had the Bitcoin halving and the subsequent market correction, which we knew will follow. But what's different this time is that we had a prolonged market correction that lasted more than 6 months. And during this period, the narratives changed. The investors switched from tokens with solid fundamentals to tokens with no fundamentals at all, like meme coins. It's really a speculator's game this cycle. And then there's the institutional investors who are focused only on Bitcoin. So it's Bitcoin, meme coins, gambling and gaming tokens. This is what moves right now. AI is taking a break, I guess. I'm still hoping that next year there will be a revival of that, but in the meantime, here's a gambling token that I'm currently adding to my bag. I'm talking about BC token, the native token of BC Game platform. It's already on the line, it's currently available on the Ton blockchain. It's been pumping hard and I like the volatility that it has. The token serves two main purposes. It's a utility token that can be used for in-game purchases and for access to exclusive features, governance, meaning holders have a say in the platform's development and decisions. So it seemed that this is a hot one right now. The total supply is capped at 10 billion tokens, so this is good as well. A significant portion, 50%, is allocated for liquidity mining, which helps maintain market stability and encourages trading as well. Also, 20% is reserved for community airdrops, rewarding early supporters and fostering engagement within the community, which is important because this is how you grow your popularity and you expand your community. Most importantly, there's a burning mechanism. So this token is deflationary in nature from the get-go. And we're talking weekly token burns, in fact. I've been researching it a lot this week and now I'm adding it to my bag. They have some great incentives, including exclusive access to games and features on the BC Game platform. This can enhance the overall gaming experience and potentially increase the value of the token as the demand grows, which is what I like. It's one of the factors that I take into account. Other perks you get with this token are earning rewards by staking it or as a liquidity provider. It's traded on exchanges, so it's a new addition to my list. And the thing is, there are several networks that are creating all the buzz in this cycle. Solana being the main one, then Base, and then Ton. These are the next two strong competitors. BNB and Ether, of course, they're still holding strong. They have the biggest market share in their niche, but you want to have tokens from each of the major players in your basket. And I don't have any tokens on Ton network. This is the first one, so this is why I'm adding it. BC Game is gaining recognition in the crypto gaming industry recently, winning awards for its innovative approach. This means future growth is guaranteed, and with that, the popularity and the utility of the token will help the price go much, much higher. Also, the platform has secured a partnership with Leicester City Football Club, which will increase its visibility and attract new users. A partnership like that can drive the demand for the token, especially among sports fans. And if you're into online betting or you want to test the waters and see if it's for you, this is definitely one to try out. It's a platform that's been around since 2017, and it's all about giving you a fun way to bet using crypto. They've got a massive selection of games, over 9,000 of them. You will find everything from classic slots to some unique games that they've created themselves, like Crash and Hash Dice. There's something for every kind of a player, which is also very good. I mean, you get a bonus, a welcome bonus, that can go up to 360% on your first deposit. That's a sweet deal to kick things off. Plus, they have regular promotions to keep the fun rolling. They support a bunch of different tokens and coins for deposits and withdrawals, making it super easy to get started and cash out whenever you want. The website looks great too, and it's really easy to navigate. You won't be lost trying to find what you want. Everything is laid out nicely. And there's a strong community feel here, which I like. You can chat with other players and join in on giveaways and VIP perks. If you play often, their VIP program has some cool rewards like no fee withdrawals and personalized support. I've seen a lot of great feedback for BC Game, which is another thing that I check. Fast withdrawals and many cryptocurrencies are supported, which the community likes and appreciates. And frequent promotions are also big hits. The platform already has over 90 million players worldwide, and it's licensed in many countries, and the feedback is very positive, which I check. They have fast and secure deposit and withdrawals, intuitive user interface, and overall the user experience is rated very highly. And with tons of games, great bonuses, and a solid community vibe, it is shaping up to be a fun spot for anyone looking to dive into this world. They're the title sponsor of Leicester Football Club, as well as partners of Argentina national soccer team, and the title sponsor of the cybersports team Cloud9 in both Dota 2 and Counter-Strike. So I have no doubt that we'll be seeing a lot more from the team behind BC Game. When it comes to still uncovered gems, tokens that I expect to have a 5x, 10x, and even more explosive gains over the gaming months, this is one for sure. Now, if you want to add some gambling tokens to your portfolio, you should go here on CoinMarketCap and start monitoring these tokens. But don't just be lazy and choose the top 5 coins by ranking by market cap, because these already have a large market cap. We need to be looking at the ones that are still small and have the potential to make the 5 or 10x or more. So we are looking for players that have a smaller market cap to begin with, but also we are looking for players that have a good community, that are building something innovative, and that are about to produce a lot of upgrades and updates, new launches, new releases. These are all the things that you're looking for, because these new events, launches or releases, or anything that is new that is being launched, is creating a buzz. These kind of events always create a lot of hype, so with that the prices usually jump. So this is another thing that you're looking for. So the other thing that you need to do is bookmark this website here. This is CoinDar. It's basically a calendar of crypto events and everything. So you can look here also for upcoming events, and this is another way to find out which of these tokens are having these events, when they are, and hopefully you are looking for months in advance so that you can buy the rumor, sell the news. So whenever that launch or upgrade or whatever is happening, this is the news, this is when everyone is hyped up, this is when you are offloading, because this is when the price starts pumping. But you need to be accumulating when nobody is looking at these tokens, so that they're quite flat down. This is another thing. So you need to be buying them far ahead before a launch or an upgrade or any kind of event. And these are golden nuggets that I just dropped here. I didn't even realize that I will be talking about these things, but having a strategy, looking far ahead in time and knowing what's about to happen, or what is at least planned to happen with certain projects and everything, could give you really an edge. And you really need to have an edge in this market if you want to be profitable, because you can see that it's a very choppy market. We had almost the whole of this year, since February or March, so after the first quarter of this year, we've had a very stagnating, choppy market. We've had a lot of downtrends. Many of the altcoins are still in a downtrend. They haven't recovered yet, and they're far from recovery. Bitcoin recovered, many of the alts didn't. So in order to really make good money in this cycle, which is a little different than, every cycle is a little different, but this cycle is very, very different from the previous cycles, and you really need to find an edge. And one of the things that you can do is go on these websites that I shared with you. Make sure that you monitor these projects. Select 100 projects if you want, but monitor them closely. Do not buy 100 tokens. Do not spread too thin, because it's very difficult to monitor and to trade more than 10, 20 tokens really. I have about 40 in my portfolio, but at least 10 of those are long-term hold, so I don't really bother with their volatility. I don't bother to sell them, to swing trade, to sell them at every pump and then accumulate again. But at least 20 or 30, I would say around 30 tokens I have in my active trading short-term portfolio, that at every, it's a swing trading portfolio, so at every pump I offload, I exit my positions, and then I wait for corrections, and then I buy again. So more than 20 or 30 of these, and it's getting out of hand, and you cannot monitor them. So make sure that you have in pretty much every website, CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, CoinCheckup, whichever it is, you can have favorites. So you can just favorite, 50 or 60 or 100 tokens, and then monitor them and pick from these which are the ones that deserve to be in your portfolio. You don't need 100 tokens to make money. In fact, you can make far more money with less tokens, because you will be far more focused and you will be able to know everything about what's going to happen with these tokens. If there is a launch, if there is a new release, if there is a token swap, if there is a token burn, anything that is happening with these tokens you should know about, because you can use these events to really trade, to swing trade, and to take profits when you can, and then accumulate them cheaper again and repeat. So definitely do not spread too thin. Do not try to jump into 50, 60, 70 tokens or anything like that. Keep them at a maximum 20, 30. Do not go over that. And then you will be more profitable, because you will be able to really take advantage of all of the things that are happening with these projects. Well, this is it from me, guys. I don't want to make this video any longer. Thanks for staying until the end of the video. If you stayed until here, maybe you should subscribe. I see that more than half of you who are watching my videos are not subscribed, and I understand you probably don't want to subscribe to everyone that you're watching, but I'm dropping some golden nuggets, and a lot of the times unannounced, like in this video here. So definitely it's worth catching my videos. Make sure to enable notifications so you know when I'm posting a new video. Make sure to join our community. Also join my newsletter. You can grab the link from the description below, or you can scan the QR code you're seeing on your screen right now. This is a monthly newsletter where I'm doing market analysis. I go deep in there, and it's things that don't really make it into the videos, so it is different than the content you're seeing on my videos. And you can check out my blog, crypto-corner.com. This is where you will find written content, so for those who like to read, this is going to be great for you. Well, this is it from me. Now it's time to go. While you're here, just pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you there.